So last night, just before we got off the Empire Building, we were walking through, and a whole bunch of an Amish community came on. And I didn't say anything. You know, you leave people to themselves. They walked past. The lady smiled at me, and I smiled at her. And then as we were going back to pick up our luggage, I got the courage to stop and talk to her. And what do you think I talked to her about? I'm going to give you one guess. If you guessed canning, you guessed correctly. So I stopped, and because a lot of us have been talking about the canning guidelines and stuff like that. And I asked her, do you have a pressure canner? And she said, yes, some of us do have pressure canners, but she prefers to water bath can. And she has she has one that holds 9 quarts and another one that holds, 30 quarts?
Square one.
She has big square Amish water bath canners. And she was talking about how she prefers to water bath can her meat, and she cans it, she lets it boil for 3 hours, and all of her vegetables for 3 hours. I wish I would have talked to her sooner. I told her, I said, I could sit here all day and talk to you about canning. And she kind of looked surprised, really? And I said, oh yeah, I love canning. Anyways, we also talked to her fruits. She does water bath cans for 10 minutes, all of her fruits. And so where was she headed? That was the question. That was my first question. They're actually going to a wedding somewhere in New York, and they were all on the train going to the wedding. How sweet is that? Yeah, I wish I would have talked to her earlier, because I literally I would have loved to have gotten as much information from her as possible.
Okay, one of the Amish guys sat down next to me, and I was chatting with him, and he was waiting to get a picture of his house as they passed by on the railroad. He was going to New Orleans for some kind of convention, and his whole family was up on the roof waving at him as he went by. He also told me that they grew mostly corn and grain there, and that they have an acre garden. So that's got to be one heck of a garden. Anyway, it was very interesting, very kind man.
My only regret is that I wish we would have stopped and talked to them sooner, because once we started talking to them, it was just an amazing conversation. Okay, we're in West Virginia. I got a lot of videos I'm going to upload, but I think I'm going to upload this one so you guys, gotta talk canning while I'm on vacation. Bye, you guys.